Hello everyone. Welcome to Cybersecurity Learning Hub, your one-stop hub for all things cybersecurity. Imagine this scenario. A hacker finds a vulnerability in your smart door lock software, unlocks your front door remotely, and walks right in. Or picture someone accessing your smart baby monitor feed, watching and listening without you ever knowing. Sounds like a tech thriller nightmare? Welcome to the age of the truly smart home. We've got smart lights that adjust to our mood, thermostats that learn our schedule, speakers that answer our questions, cameras that let us check on pets, locks we control from our phones. The convenience is incredible. But here's the catch. Every single one of these devices connected to your home Wi-Fi network is essentially another potential door or window for cybercriminals. While we love the convenience, we must address the security risks that come with it. In this video, I'll show you practical steps to build a digital fortress around your home network, protecting your data and your family without having to give up your smart gadgets. The explosion of IoT devices has dramatically increased what we call the attack surface of our homes. Each smart plug, bulb, camera, or appliance is a mini computer, and unfortunately, many are rushed to market with security as an afterthought. Common vulnerabilities include weak or default passwords that users never change, unencrypted communication sending data in plain text over your network, lack of regular security updates leaving known flaws unpatched, and insecure mobile apps used to control the devices. What happens if a device is compromised? Attackers could potentially steal sensitive data, maybe not credit cards directly from your smart bulb, but they could learn your routines when you're home or away, potentially eavesdrop via microphones or cameras, or use a compromised device as a jumping-off point to attack more valuable targets on your network, like your computer containing financial info. Compromised IoT devices are also frequently roped into massive botnets, networks of infected devices used to launch distributed denial of service (DDoS) attacks that can cripple websites or even crash your own home network. Remember the Mirai botnet that caused widespread internet outages using hacked cameras and routers? The challenge is clear. How do we enjoy all this cool connected tech without essentially leaving our digital doors and windows unlocked for hackers? Okay, let's build that fortress. Here are the essential defensive layers. This is non-negotiable. Change the default admin password on your Wi-Fi router. We covered this in the invisible threat that owns your devices. But it's doubly important with IoT. Use a strong, unique password. Second, set a strong, unique password for your Wi-Fi network itself using WPA3 or WPA2 AES encryption. Third, and this is crucial for IoT, change the default passwords on all your smart devices. Your camera, your printer, your smart plug. If it has a login, change the default password immediately during setup. Also, enable multi-factor authentication, MFA or 2FA, wherever possible, especially on the accounts used to manage your router or your smart home ecosystem, like your Amazon, Google, Apple, or security system accounts. Use an authenticator app rather than SMS if you can. Think of firmware as the device's operating system. Manufacturers release updates to add features, but more importantly, to patch security vulnerabilities they discover. Regularly check for and install firmware updates for your router and all your IoT devices. Many devices have an auto-update option. Enable it. If not, periodically check the manufacturer's app or website. An unpatched device is an easy target. Your router and some devices might have features enabled by default that can increase risk. UPnP, Universal Plug and Play, allows devices to automatically open ports on your router, which is convenient but can be exploited by malware. Disable it if you don't explicitly need it. WPS, Wi-Fi protected setup, especially the PIN method, has known vulnerabilities. Disable it and rely on your strong WPA3 or WPA2 password. Also, disable remote administration for your router, unless you absolutely need it. And if you do, ensure it's secured with a strong password, MFA, and ideally restricted to specific IP addresses. Defense number 4. Buying secure IoT devices. Vote with your wallet. When buying new smart devices, prioritize security. Look for reputable brands with a good track record for security and updates. Check if they explicitly mention data encryption, both in transit and at rest. Do they offer multi-factor authentication for the associated account? Do they have a clear privacy policy and a history of providing firmware updates? Avoid cheap, no-name devices that likely cut corners on security. Defense number 5. Network segmentation, or isolate IoT. This is a powerful technique, and easier than it sounds for home users. The idea is to put your less trustworthy IoT devices on a separate network from your sensitive devices like laptops and phones, where you do banking or access private data. If an IoT device gets compromised, segmentation prevents the attacker from easily pivoting to attack your main devices. How do you do this easily? Most modern routers have a guest network feature. Enable it, give it a different strong password, and connect all your IoT devices, like cameras, speakers, smart plugs, thermostats, and so on, to the guest network. Connect your computers, phones, and tablets to your main private network. The router typically isolates traffic between the guest and main networks, containing the risk. Defense number 6. Monitoring your network traffic. Keep an eye on what's happening. Periodically check your router's list of connected devices. Do you recognize everything? Use a network scanner app on your phone, like Fing, to identify devices and look for anything unfamiliar. Some routers offer basic traffic monitoring or even intrusion detection system, IDS features. Explore your router's capabilities. Look for devices sending unusually large amounts of data out to the internet, which could indicate participation in a botnet or data exfiltration. Let's revisit that scary scenario. A hacker compromises your smart thermostat. Without segmentation, that thermostat is on the same network as your laptop containing sensitive files. The attacker could use the compromised thermostat to scan your network, find your laptop, and attempt to exploit vulnerabilities on it or intercept its traffic. They have a foothold inside your main network. Now picture the same scenario, but you've put the thermostat on your guest network, properly isolated by your router. The hacker compromises the thermostat. They try to scan the network, but they can only see other devices on the guest network, maybe your smart speaker or light bulbs. They try to reach your laptop on the main network, but the router's firewall rules separating the guest network from the main network block their access. They've hit a digital dead end. While the thermostat itself is still compromised and needs to be fixed or updated, the damage is contained. Your critical data and devices on the main network remain safe. That is the power of segmentation. It contains the blast radius. Smart homes offer incredible benefits, but they require smart security. Building your digital fortress doesn't require being a tech genius. Focus on the fundamentals. Strong, unique passwords everywhere. Keep firmware updated religiously. Disable risky features you don't need. Choose devices from security-conscious brands. Isolate your IoT devices using your router's guest network feature. And keep an eye on what's connected. Security isn't a one-time setup. It's an ongoing process of vigilance. If you found this guide helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe for more cybersecurity tips, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Now, I want to hear from you. Which smart device in your home do you think needs the most security attention or worries you the most? Drop a comment below and check out the links in the description for some recommended tools and guides. Thanks for watching and stay secure. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, stay safe out there. Thank you.